Hi, welcome back to the Craig Carton Show. LeBron coming up in just 1 second. I was just watching a bit of a, I guess it's a podcast I was watching with Odell Beckham in it.
Yeah.
Odell Beckham, who's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like the biggest one-hit wonder of all time. Who is it?
My Sharona.
My Sharona,
What's
the
that?
Knack?
The
No, the
Knack.
Knack had a huge successful career in Europe. That's a terrible one. And by the way, what's everybody in the audience in their 60s? You knuckleheads downstairs?
Baby got back.
Baby got back? What are you, 90?
What are you talking about? That's a
Sir
newer
Mix-a-Lot
song.
only
than
had
that.
one hit?
Yeah, he only had one hit.
Is that all Sir Mix-a-Lot had?
Okay, name another Sir Mix-a-Lot song while you at it.
I wish I could, but I can't. Odell Beckham's like those guys.
He's not.
Yeah, he's a one-hit wonder. He had the great catch against the Cowboys on Monday night. We all went goo-goo and gaga over it. Never did a damn thing after that. And I'm a huge Odell guy.
Yeah, no. That's
Huge Odell
it's
guy.
It's not true. He's a one-hit
he was
wonder.
having a good first half in the Super Bowl with the Rams
Tore his
when he tore his
ACL.
ACL.
Hasn't been the same.
But he was on his way to maybe an MVP of the Super
Yeah, he's
Bowl.
playing great.
Because he was playing great, but he gets hurt a lot. Yeah, I tell you a quick story about Odell Beckham, who I really do like a lot. So when I was gambling, I was in the DR playing some blackjack at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, all by myself in a private room, right? And I come out of the private room right around the same time the nightclub and the resort we were at the Dominican Republic was letting out. And as I wasn't interested in the club or anything else, I was playing blackjack. And I come out for some air, and these two meatheads from New Jersey were like, "Yo, Carton! Hey, Carton!" I'm like, "All right, I got fans in the DR, all good." So they're at the roulette table, and they're bodyguards for Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham must have just come out of the club as well, and he's got a small stack of chips, and he's playing roulette all by himself, minding his own business, all good, right?
Yeah.
And he and I had met a couple times. He'd been on my radio show at the time, so I wouldn't say we're friends. We weren't, but at least he recognized me,
Yeah,
right?
friendly.
So, yo, Carton, Odell, your co-sign, Odell. I'm like, all right, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So I noticed, though, that Odell Beckham, because he's playing alone, he has a $100 chip on black. And he also has a $100 chip on red. And I look at him and I go, just out of curiosity, like, what are you doing?
Right.
He goes, I'm not a gambler. He goes, I'm just killing time, but this way I can't lose. And I said to him, you see the big green zero at the top? It doesn't hit often.
But it can.
But it can.
And then you lose it all.
And when it does, you lose both bets. And he looked at one of the meatheads and he's like, how come y'all didn't tell me about green? I'm not sure if he kept gambling or not, but I like Odell Beckham. But the thing I just saw, I think he was on the Pivot with Ryan Clark and
That was
Brett
he
Taylor
did that a couple weeks ago, and he was on the Madden cast last night.
So I was just looking at it now this morning. He actually came out and said, I don't want to paraphrase, I want to give you the exact quote if I can here. It's nearly impossible to build generational wealth on a 5-year, $100 million contract.
What?
That's what he said. He goes, people don't understand how hard it is when you only make now I'm paraphrasing, when you only make $100 million. He goes, the first 40 goes to the government.
Okay.
Now you're left with 60.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure I could make things work with a net of $60 million.
Absolutely.
And then he goes, well, you got to buy a house.
True.
You probably got to buy your mom or dad or your parents a house.
You do.
So now you're buying 2 houses. Everybody needs a car. And in my head, I'm like, okay, let's even say you bought a $500,000 house.
Right.
That's a beautiful home.
Of
Let's
course.
say you bought 2 of them. So that's $1 million. Now you're down to 59.
Right.
Let's say you bought 5 cars, $100K each. Now you're at 58.5.
You're still fine.
Like, you have enough money.
And homes appreciate. So it's not
Yes.
like, oh, you bought a home and now the money's gone.
And-
if you buy a home and you buy it outright, the home appreciates
And not
over
just
time.
that, Odell was really smart on the Rams contract he signed. He got paid in Bitcoin. And I know Bitcoin's been up and down, up and down.
But when it's up.
But based on when he bought it, he's made like 10x of what anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought it was like, if you ever want an example of an athlete who, again, I adore, who has lost touch with reality and the common man, listen to Odell Beckham speak about money. I mean, dude, 5 years, $100 million, and it's impossible to create wealth off of that. then you got a lot of dudes with their hands in your pockets, man.
Yeah, although the house he probably bought were over $1 million.
Okay.
Each. $2 million pop
fine.
on the home.
Let me make it a $5 million house
for
yourself and $1 million house for your mom or dad or whomever's in your life, right?
Either way, that's
you still got 43 left.
And it's an appreciating asset.
Yeah.
You know what you don't have every month? A mortgage, because you bought the house. You don't, you don't have a mortgage.
And when I watched the interview, I'm like, he's not BSing. He's not being a clown.
Right.
Like in his world and mine. And look, I made a vow a long time ago. One of the great lessons I ever got from a relative was that you should never count other people's money.
Can't do it.
You can never count other people's money. Mind your business. Worry about your money. Don't worry about that guy's money or what he makes. All right. It's a fool's errand. Okay. But when it comes to athletes, we know what they make.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those weird things where nobody knows what Tyrone makes or what I make, but we know what the people we talk about make.
Yes.
I think it'd be great if all salaries were public because it would change the way a lot of people talk. I can tell you that for sure, okay? That being said, when you have a 5-year, $100 million deal, if you F it up, you got nobody to blame but you. Like, I'm friendly with Antoine Walker. Yeah. Antoine Walker famously blew like $150 million that he earned in his NBA career. And he's very open and honest about it.
Made a lot of mistakes.
All of a sudden, his crew of guys never had $1 in their pocket. He paid for everybody for everything. And he was clubbing a lot. And, your buddies are ordering Cristal and Patron and whatever it might be. They ain't paying for it. And you get robbed a couple times, which happened to him as well. And all of a sudden, you wake up. And the money stops coming in, but the dudes who are living at your house or living off of you, they don't know that the money stopped coming in, and that's how you can blow it. But you can't say that it's not enough to make it work for the rest of your life if you don't have those types of people in your life, right?
Absolutely.
Which is also interesting because I was reading another story the other day because I'm an avid reader, as you know. And you know that more than half the people that win the lottery go broke within 3 years?
Of course.
Like, I don't understand that at all.
Well, it's actually
if I win the lottery, you never hear from me again.
Well, that's the difference.
I do one more show and I'm peace out.
No, I would.
That's it. One show and I'm done.
I have a financial guy. The moment I'm very far from it, where he says you're good for life.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's in the middle of the show. I just leave.
Yeah, peace out.
Right now, I got the text right now saying you're good. I just pack up and leave.
Anyway, so I don't feel bad for OBJ. I wish his career had been better because he had the talent to be the next greatest wide receiver in the history of football. And injuries, of course, curtailed that. The Cleveland nonsense was on him and his dad as well. But don't cry poor when you made $100 million, please. LeBron James coming up next, I promise. Don't touch it.